Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and fantastic day today. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about this. The Apple credit card. Yes, mine is scuffed up, dinged up, and we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of it and what I think you guys should do before you even apply for it. We're going to talk about everything about this card. So the very first thing you guys need to know about the Apple credit card is to go ahead and smash the like. If I fooled you, do it. But go ahead, smash the like and subscribe button and comment if you guys are thinking about getting this credit card. I would love to know what you guys were thinking. So the card that I had actually before this was a Capital One Platinum card. That was my very first credit card I ever got. I was 18. I was eager to get into, the credit cards, to get some sort of credit, to build up my credit score, and I got it. It had zero cash back. It had a super high interest rate, and I only had like a $300 spending limit. So it was like pretty much nothing. So I used it and I slowly built up my credit score, and I never carried a balance into the next month. I would just pay it off in full because I would hate to pay the 26% interest. I would hate it. So I would make sure that I would pay it off every month. Now over the course of like 6 months, I kept thinking to myself, okay, I need to get a cashback card because I knew I was literally wasting money not getting one. So then Apple announced in August of last year that they were going to be doing the credit card. And they said, Carter, you can apply. They sent me an email. So the next thing you know, I went through the application process. It took about 5 minutes. It didn't take very long. And then I got approved. I got approved for a $2,500 credit card limit and a super high interest rate of 24%. So yeah, it was like 2% lower than my Capital One. But I knew not a big deal because I'm not going to carry the payments into the next month. I'm just going to pay it off in full every month. So I slowly used this, and yeah, I did get some cash back. And honestly, it's doing okay for me. But what are the pros and cons to this card? That's what we're going to be talking about. So obviously with this card, they do not have any annual fee, which I love because, I know a lot of people say they're not believers in annual fee, and I've said it in the past. But the way I look at annual fees is very simple. If the annual fee is worth it for me, then I'll pay it. Just giving you guys an example. If let's say this had a $30 annual fee, over the course of a year, I got $200 in cash back, it would make sense for me to pay that annual fee. But if let's say the annual fee was $500 or $600 and I only got like $100 back, it wouldn't make sense. So that's the way I look at it. I just want to make sure it's a good reward and a good risk and good, make financial sense to actually get a card with an annual fee. So what is the cash back on this card? Well, it's kind of complicated. So if you guys are like buying something off the Apple website, you guys get 3% cash back. And yeah, that's pretty good. And obviously they do have a lot more. They do have partners with other companies like Uber, Grubhub, I'm pretty sure, and a variety of other, Nike, so that still offer that 3% cash back. But if you guys just use the plain old Apple Pay, like on your phone, you take your phone, you tap the little reader, that is only a 2% cash back. Now, if you're like me and you just use the card more, it's only 1% cash back. So so there's a lot more credit cards out there that do offer a lot more cash back, and they do have a lot more incentives to get this card. Now obviously you only can get this card if you have an Apple product. Yes, you can make payments through like an iPad or something like that, and I'm pretty sure there is a way where you can call them, get in contact with them if you don't have an Apple product, but it's just a big pain in the neck. So really they kind of get you stuck in with the with owning an Apple product if you do have this card. So another cool thing that they do have is they have a lot of great financial tools on the Apple Wallet. So we're gonna go ahead, pull that up so you guys can kind of see them. All right, so as we go ahead and pull up the wallet here, we're gonna click it. We're gonna wanna make sure we're on our Apple credit card here. And as you guys can see, they make it super simple. The layout's very easy. And you can go to weekly activity and see, how much you spend, how many payments, your overall, payment history, stuff like that. And then you can go back, and one thing that I do like about it is they have this little thing right here. Well, obviously my transactions are pending, but what they do is they make it super simple to really tell you how much you're going to be charged interest on it. So they have this little dial thing where you can really use it to your advantage, and you can say, okay, I'm going to pay $200 this month, and yeah, it's going to charge me $5 in interest, but next month I'll just pay it off. But I would just try to pay it off in full and just take this little dial and crank it all the way up to the top and just pay it. so you don't get stuck paying stupid fees. Now there is no like overdraft or no foreign transaction fees, anything like that. It's completely covered. Just, you know, all the basic stuff they do have. One thing that I do like about this Apple credit card, if you look at it, you will notice there is no credit card numbers. There is none on it. So they do this for a couple of reasons. So if let's say someone's trying to like get your credit card numbers, it's going to be a lot harder for them to actually get them, just because look, they don't have them on your card. So if you drop your card or lose it, you don't really have to worry about it. Now obviously they do make it super simple, so if you lose your card, you can lock it and you can order a replacement one completely free. Now obviously with this card you do get a higher interest on it, and that kind of gears a lot of people away from it. But overall, if you're like me, just try to pay it off. I cannot preach it enough. Pay your credit card bills in full each month if there's a high interest rate. Yeah, if there's a 0% interest rate, do the monthly payments, pay it off in 2 months and you're good to go. Since they're charging 24% interest, you don't want to carry that into the next month. That's a waste of money. Now, one thing that I don't like about it as well is it doesn't connect to any budgeting third-party apps. So if you're like me, you like to try to keep track of your finances as much as possible, so you kind of know where your money's going, how much you have saved, how much is for bills, how much is just for regular spending. And if you have like a business or like a YouTube channel, okay, I can spend $200 on like camera equipment, gear, and try to build up that revenue stream. But they don't connect to any third-party apps. Yeah, they do have some tools, on it, but I would just like it so I could kind of keep everything all in one app. I think that would make it a lot easier for me to keep track of my finances. Now, another cool thing that they do have is they do have the credit card numbers on your phone. So if you're like trying to buy something online and they say, okay, we're gonna need your credit card information, you don't have to go searching for your wallet. You can just pull up your phone, copy and paste your credit card number to their website and just pay for it that way. I've done it multiple times and it works pretty good. And you can save it for like default, so if they see like credit card, they'll automatically import that information, so you don't really have to type it. Now they do send your cashback money daily. So what that means, if let's say you spend $200 today, tomorrow you're going to be getting that cash back on your account. So how does it work is they have like a debit card on it hooked up to it, so you can transfer it to your bank. You can make payments, you can do anything you want. You can actually buy things on it. They do make it very simple and not too complicated to get the cash back. So those are my overall thoughts on the new and improved Apple credit card. I don't know about improved, it's the same old thing. And obviously it's the titanium metal. It's just a regular credit card. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. And if you did, drop a subscribe down below. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, peace out, and have a good one. I don't know, take care. Stay happy, guys.